Okay, so Drake. So
Yeah, Drake.
because this is really your biggest fuck up when you think about it,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
Because you've done all these things in your life, right? You've had all these people that you connected with that went on to be famous, but you were never in the position to sign them. You were never in the position to monetize them. You were never in the position to actually reap the fruits of the seeds that you sowed, right? You were the guy making these connections, and you weren't so selfish, so greedy that you were trying to make a buck on it. You thought it would just come back to you naturally. The universe recognizes this in Cipha Sounds.
Yeah.
You've had an illustrious career on the radio and DJing.
Yeah.
You've followed your...
Great life.
You've had an amazing life. You have 2 beautiful children, great wife. You've followed your career, and you followed your passion into stand-up comedy, reached incredible successes with stand-up comedy. Not only you're a regular at the Comedy Cellar, your own stand-up comedy show on True TV.
Yeah.
It's not like you haven't had these successes.
No, plenty of success.
Plenty of success. But sometimes the universe steps in and they go, you know what? You need to have insane success. You need to have incredible success.
Yeah.
You need to have otherworldly success. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop something at your fucking doorstep. I'm going to drop the most prolific, successful musician in the last decade. In the last decade on your doorstep, and you have to do nothing. Instead of you going out to find it, it's gonna find you. Now for once, Cipha, you're in the position to make all that money and more than what you thought of. Here it is. Bow is tied in a basket. All you gotta do is take it and nurse it to life. Let it suck on your bosom, okay? Aubrey Graham was delivered to you, mouth open. Your teat was ready to be sucked. And what did you say? Build the wall. You said no Canadians allowed.
No, I'll tell you exactly what I said.
Tell me.
I'm not really into music right now.
No! No! What the fuck happens? And I know you gotta run soon, but we're good. We're good. What the fuck
said I'm not
happened?
into music right now. I mean, you're talking.
It's okay. You're good.
You're talking. Here's the problem with the Drake story. He's making fun of me because I do a joke now. Mm-hmm. The thing is, I do a lot of jokes, but I never talk about myself or I never talk about the rap game.
Nobody gives a fuck. Tell the story about the.
So
Drake.
I'm trying. So
Tell the
now I
story
have
about
a
the
joke.
Drake. We don't care about the joke. Tell the real story. Fuck the joke. Okay.
The joke makes me sound like I didn't sign him though.
You didn't.
I didn't sign him.
Okay. Yeah.
But
you're
thinking of Drake today. That's not who it was when I met him.
Nobody gives a fuck. None of these people who were who they were when you had the opportunity to sign them. Rihanna wasn't who they were. Cuckoo Cow wasn't. He was still in his projects. Right? Bro, a few people are going to get that, and they are dying laughing right now. They are fucking dying. So that was his artist. We keep pushing off the Drake story, and it's
Drake.
somewhat by design, I just want to say.
Okay.
I love us playing, but real quick for Cuckoo Cow. Cuckoo Cow is supposed to make you millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You signed Cuckoo Cow.
Yeah. He was like, to me, he was like a Midwestern ODB.
Yes. He's this Midwestern ODB. He has this song that got tons of radio play.
The number one rap record.
Number one
rap record on the charts.
On the charts. In my projects. My projects thick. Don't come to my projects.
All over the country.
Hot. I knew it.
Poppin'.
Loved it. Okay. Cipha actually signs him. Okay.
Tommy Boy Records.
To Tommy Boy Records. It's on and fucking poppin'. Cipha's about to be a millionaire. One issue. Correct. Correct. Yeah,
it's a big issue.
Correct. And not a productive crackhead like DMX. Like a crack head.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Go to film your music video.
Yeah, he disappeared. We couldn't find him for
2
the
days.
video.
Just goes.
We had to get a hotel room when he finally showed up. We got a hotel room, top floor, so he couldn't sneak out the window. Put him in a hotel, and then me and my partner had to take shifts, just basically sleeping in front of his hotel room on the door, like. And he kept opening it, looking out, trying to escape. And we just be there like, nah, where you going? Where you going? No, I was just seeing what's out here.
So that didn't work out because of crack. Okay.
Yeah. So Drake,
it was almost
met
there.
Drake in a diner.
You meet Drake in a diner. Wait, which one? In
Fran's
Toronto?
Diner in Toronto.
I know France.
Fran's Diner by the Eaton Center. And well, earlier in the day, Oliver, you know Oliver, OVO?
No.
How you talking all this Drake shit? You don't know Oliver.
I don't know anything.
All right. Oliver worked in a sneaker store.
Right.
And he was like, yo, I got this one of my boys, he's an artist. He gave me the mixtape. The mixtape was, if you look up Drake's comeback season, that was the mixtape. The peacoat, the foliage behind him. So whatever, I was like, all right, cool. I was like, whatever, I'm not really into music right now. Then later that night or the next day, it was Caravana Weekend, which is a huge.
God gives you one chance.
Yeah.
God delivers it to you.
Then I met him at Fran's Diner.
But no. This is Oliver. You're with Oliver.
Yeah.
You're not with Drake yet. So because the way God works is he doesn't want you to know it's God. Right. So he sends messengers, right? Mm-hmm. It can't be that blatantly obvious, or else you're like, oh shit, it's obviously God. I might have to start celebrating Christmas and stop being such a fucking Grinch. Right? so he just sends this person who's like a couple derivatives away from God.
Yeah.
Oliver, right? Who the fuck is Oliver?
Yeah.
Right.
Oliver's big.
Oliver gives you the thing.
Yeah.
Do you listen or no?
No.
Don't even listen.
I didn't listen to it.
So God's like, okay, I see how it is.
I mean, I was there for Caravana Weekend. I didn't have a CD player in my hotel room.
Right.
You know
Of course not. Okay. So then later that day,
yeah. So
where
it's
are you?
4 a.m, Fran's Diner.
Fran's Diner.
And Drake comes up to me, whatever, and Drake's like, yo, whatever. You know what all rappers say? I got this music, I'm trying to do this and do that. And he's like, yo, I was working at, I think I was at Rockefeller at the time. I was at some label, maybe Star Trek, I forget which one. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, I want to, try to get on, whatever. And I was like, to be honest with you, I'm not really into music right now. Maybe I wasn't working at a label because I wouldn't have said that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I'm not into looking for artists right now. I'm not looking for artists right now.
Now, that's the second time God has come to you and you spit in his face. Okay? Does Drake say anything after you say that?
I don't remember. I mean, he's just like, all right, whatever. What can you say after that? But here's the thing, though. Yes. I got burned so many times, I wasn't into getting burned again. Like,
right.
This is, okay, I'll tell you what happened.
This wasn't a burn. This was you were going to be the guy.
But I'll tell you what happened. Here's the thing. I've been an A&R. I've been a manager. These fucking artists are pieces of shit, okay? Even the successful ones, just because they're rich and famous don't mean they're not pieces of shit. You work your fucking ass off to get 10%. You work harder than them sometimes to get your 10%. And I was tired of artists being late, not fucking working hard, not putting their all into the records, not putting all into their promo shows, do their interviews. None of that shit was pissing me off. And I said, if I could rap, I would fucking run circles around all of y'all because I work fucking hard. When I found stand-up, I was rapping. Right. That was me on the mic rapping. So now I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to invest in me as an artist. I can't sing. I can't rap. I found somehow people think I'm funny. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get on this mic and I'm going to work on my own shit. And it was right around that time. So I wasn't working with, there's other artists too.
How long ago was that?
07.
And now we are in 2019.
Yeah.
So 12 years later, a friend of mine has some friends that will fuck the opener. So,
a what?
A friend of mine has some friends that will fuck the opener. So I'm saying you did it, bro. I'm just saying you came a long way. You really did go. I mean, you could have had 10% of Drake, but whatever. Who's that?
Whatever.
What's 10% of 100 million?
I fucked up.
More than 100 million?
Probably.
Not to mention like the business deals that you would have been on the side in and all that.
Yeah,
kind
but
of stuff.
So what? You can't live in regret. Can't live in regret. All my people still eat. Morgan runs OVO.
Who's Morgan?
Morgan was one of my best friends.
Sorry.
He was
the people who run OVO are Oliver and Morgan.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Good to know. Is
he runs
Juniper
OVO.
involved in
I don't know,
the
maybe Juniper might be.
OVO campaign at all?
I mean, you're making fun of the OVO people. They're fucking huge.
I just don't know any of them. I know 40.
Yeah. 42. Morgan manages 42. But they're all from Canada.
They know what the fuck they're
They're
doing.
from Toronto. Yeah, they know what they're doing.
We were having this discussion, I forget.
But they didn't know at that time.
Something happened where they know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, the 10-year run is unprecedented. We've never seen it in music.
It's amazing.
And I don't think we've seen it in music in any genre. I'm trying to think of a 10-year run. Did Mike do it for 10? Was nobody in between?
No, and Mike, no.
Because the argument is Jay-Z, but 50 ran it for a few years in between.
Yeah.
Right?
But Mike, I think Mike was on top.
I don't know if Mike did all 10.
Really?
No, Mike, towards the end, he wasn't on top.